Do you ever wake up feeling more tired than when you went to bed? Like your body is still carrying the weight of the day, even after hours of trying to rest. It's a painful reality that many of us face, sometimes daily. Poor sleep isn't just an annoyance. It's a silent, insidious threat that chips away at our health, our memory, and even our joy for life. We spend a third of our lives in our bedrooms. Yet for many, this very space is actually working against our sleep, not for it. It is a truth that can be hard to face. But your bedroom, the one place meant for rest and rejuvenation, might be actively sabotaging your well-being. What if I told you that the key to unlocking truly restorative sleep, boosting your energy, protecting your memory, and adding years of vibrant life isn't a new pill or a complicated routine, but simply removing a few common items from your sleeping sanctuary in this video? We're going to uncover 5 seemingly harmless things that might be sabotaging your sleep right now. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They're significant barriers to the deep, healing rest your body and mind desperately need, especially as we get older. We'll go through each one, explaining exactly why it's a problem and how you can easily address it. So, get ready to transform your bedroom into a haven for health and longevity. And make sure you watch all the way to the very end, because I've got something that might truly surprise you about just how much control you have over your sleep and your health. Let's dive right in with the first culprit, something almost all of us have in our bedrooms, often within arm's reach our electronic devices. I'm talking about your smartphone, tablet, laptop, and even the television in your bedroom. Many of us fall into the habit of scrolling through news feeds, checking emails, or watching a favorite show right up until we close our eyes. It feels relaxing, doesn't it? A way to unwind after a long day. But what's really happening inside your body during this quiet time is a silent battle against your natural sleep cycle. The primary issue here is something called blue light. Electronic screens emit a type of blue light that mimics daylight. Our brains are hardwired to respond to this light by staying alert and awake when you expose yourself to this blue light in the evening, especially within an hour or two of bedtime. Your body gets a confusing signal. It interprets that blue light as, it's still daytime, stay awake and alert. This directly interferes with the natural production of melatonin, which is the crucial hormone responsible for signaling to your body that it's time to wind down and sleep. As we get older, our natural melatonin production already tends to decline, so anything that further suppresses it is a significant detriment to our sleep quality. Think about it. You might lie in bed, feeling tired, but your mind races, or you find yourself staring at the ceiling, unable to drift off. This fragmented sleep, or difficulty falling asleep in the first place, isn't just inconvenient, it has a profound impact on your overall health. When your brain doesn't get enough deep, restorative sleep, your memory can suffer, your concentration can wane, and your mood can become irritable. Your immune system, which relies on quality sleep to regenerate and fight off illness, also takes a hit. So, what can you do about it? The most impactful step you can take is to create a digital detox zone in your bedroom. This means no screens for at least 1 to 2 hours before you plan to go to sleep. Instead of scrolling, try reading a physical book under a soft, warm light, listening to calming music or an audiobook, or simply engaging in quiet reflection. Move your charging stations out of the bedroom entirely. Your phone doesn't need to be right next to your head, tempting you with notifications. Consider investing in an old-fashioned, battery-operated alarm clock that doesn't emit a bright light. If you absolutely must use an e-reader, make sure it's one without a backlight, or one that has a warm light setting designed for nighttime reading. The goal is to transform your bedroom into a sanctuary exclusively for sleep and intimacy, not an extension of your living room or office. By removing these electronic distractions, you're not only giving your eyes a much-needed break, but, more importantly, you're allowing your body's natural sleep-wake cycle to function as it should, leading to deeper, more refreshing sleep. The benefits of this simple change are immense. Clearer thinking, more energy for your hobbies, a stronger immune system, and a better, more positive mood. Now that we've talked about putting away our screens and giving our brains a chance to wind down, let's consider something a little less obvious, but equally disruptive. That might be lurking in plain sight clutter. So, with our bedrooms becoming tidier sanctuaries by moving out those glowing screens, let's now turn our attention to another element that can profoundly impact our sleep, often without us realizing it: clutter, and then the kind of light we expose ourselves to, even when it's dark outside. First, let's really think about clutter. Imagine trying to relax in a room filled with piles of laundry you intend to fold, stacks of books you intend to read, or boxes waiting to be unpacked. Your eyes might dart around. Your mind subconsciously processes each item, and instead of settling down, you feel a subtle hum of unfinished business or visual noise. This isn't just about neatness or aesthetics. It's about creating a psychological space for rest. A cluttered bedroom often translates to a cluttered mind, making it incredibly difficult to quiet your thoughts and fully relax into sleep. The presence of visual chaos can trigger subtle stress and anxiety, keeping your brain on a low hum of alert, rather than allowing it to power down for the night. Beyond the mental impact, clutter in the bedroom, especially for those of us over 60, poses a very real physical safety risk. Getting up in the middle of the night to use the restroom, perhaps still groggy, increases the risk of tripping over an obstacle. A stray shoe, a forgotten book, or even a wrinkled rug can become a serious hazard, leading to falls that can have significant consequences. Your bedroom should be a clear, safe pathway, especially from your bed to the door, and ideally, to your bathroom. What's the solution? Embrace a more minimalist approach for your bedroom. This doesn't mean getting rid of everything you love, but rather being intentional about what belongs in this sacred space. Designate a specific home for everything, and make sure that home is not your bedroom floor or a pile on a chair. Consider a simple, daily 5-minute tidy-up routine before bed. Just taking those few minutes to put things back in their place can dramatically reduce the mental load you carry into your sleep. Clear pathways, especially those you might walk at night, are absolutely essential. If you have stacks of magazines, move them to a living area. If laundry baskets are overflowing, make a point to tackle them before bedtime. The goal is to create an environment that feels serene and calming, rather than one that reminds you of chores or unfinished tasks. When your surroundings are peaceful and orderly, your mind can more easily follow suit, leading to reduced stress, improved peace of mind, and a significantly safer environment, all contributing to an easier time falling and staying asleep. Now that we've cleared the clutter and created a more serene atmosphere, let's talk about another often overlooked element that profoundly impacts our sleep: the kind of light we expose ourselves to. Even after the sun has set, we're discussing harsh artificial lights. Have you ever gotten up in the middle of the night to use the restroom, flicked on a bright bathroom light, and then struggled to get back to sleep? Or perhaps you have an alarm clock with a brilliant blue or green LED display that acts like a tiny beacon all night long. These seemingly small light sources have a surprisingly powerful effect on your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm. Just like the blue light from screens, any strong, artificial light, especially bright overhead lights or cool spectrum LEDs, can signal to your brain that it's still daytime, even if your eyelids are closed. Light can penetrate and be registered by the light-sensitive cells in your eyes, once again suppressing that crucial melatonin production we talked about earlier. This isn't just about the main lights. Think about the tiny standby lights on your television, your charging cords, or even street lights peeking through thin curtains. Each of these can contribute to a subtle disruption, preventing your body from fully settling into its natural nighttime rhythm. When your body doesn't get the clear signal that it's dark, it struggles to produce melatonin effectively, leading to difficulty falling asleep, fragmented sleep, and even a feeling of grogginess when you wake up. The simple fix is to embrace darkness. About an hour or two before you plan to go to sleep, start dimming the lights in your home, especially in your bedroom. Swap out harsh overhead lights for softer, warmer, low wattage lamps. Think about the cozy glow of a bedside lamp rather than the glare of a ceiling fixture. Invest in true blackout curtains or blinds that completely block out any external light from streetlights, car headlights, or even the moon. These are often inexpensive, and make a massive difference. For alarm clocks, choose one with a dimmable display, or better yet, one that can be completely turned off when you're trying to sleep. If you need a nightlight for safety, choose a very dim, warm-toned one, perhaps motion activated, and place it low to the ground so it doesn't shine directly into your eyes when you're in bed. By doing this, you allow your body to naturally prepare for sleep, promoting easier melatonin production and a more profound sense of rest. When your body truly understands it's dark, it can delve into deeper, more restorative sleep cycles, helping you wake up feeling more refreshed and less disoriented. This simple environmental adjustment is a powerful tool in your quest for better sleep and greater longevity. Now that we've dimmed the lights and cleared the clutter, creating a more peaceful visual and mental space, let's move on to the very foundation of your sleep environment. Something many of us overlook, despite spending hours on it every single night: your mattress and pillows. Think about your mattress. How long have you had it? Many of us keep our mattresses for far too long, thinking it's fine, or it's just a little sag. But just like your favorite armchair eventually loses its spring and comfort, a mattress loses its ability to properly support your spine and distribute your weight. Over time, mattresses develop sags, lumps, and soft spots that can lead to improper spinal alignment, creating pressure points that cause aches and pains in your back, neck, and shoulders. You might wake up with a stiff back or an aching shoulder, attributing it to just getting older, when in reality, your bed might be the primary culprit. It's like trying to run a marathon in worn-out shoes. You're just making it harder on yourself. And your body pays the price every single night. For seniors, whose bodies are often more sensitive to changes in support and more susceptible to joint pain, an unsupportive mattress can be a major source of discomfort and fragmented sleep. Instead of settling into deep sleep, you find yourself tossing and turning, trying to find a comfortable position that simply doesn't exist. Pillows are just as crucial. A pillow's job is to support your head and neck, keeping your spine in a neutral alignment. Over time, pillows flatten, lose their loft, and no longer provide the necessary support. This leads to a misaligned neck, often resulting in stiffness, headaches, and general discomfort. You might even find yourself stacking multiple pillows or constantly fluffing and reshaping them throughout the night, which are clear signs they're past their prime. So, what's the solution? First, assess your mattress. Is it more than 7 to 10 years old? Does it have noticeable sags or indentations? Do you wake up with new aches and pains? These are strong indicators it's time for a new one. When choosing a new mattress, consider your preferred sleeping position and support needs. Don't be afraid to visit a store and try out different firmness levels. What feels comfortable for 5 minutes might not be supportive enough for 8 hours. Similarly, replace your pillows every 1-2 years, or more frequently if they lose their shape or firmness. Choose pillows designed for your sleeping style. Side sleepers generally need a thicker pillow, while back sleepers need something flatter to maintain neck alignment. Using a good quality mattress protector can also help extend the life of your mattress and keep it clean. Investing in a comfortable, supportive mattress and the right pillows is one of the most significant investments you can make in your sleep health. It means reduced pain, less tossing and turning, and a much deeper, truly restorative sleep, allowing you to wake up feeling genuinely refreshed and ready for the day. With our sleep surfaces optimized, there's one more invisible, yet incredibly impactful element that might be stealing your sleep and potentially even shortening your life. It's something often overlooked, hiding in plain sight: dust and allergens. Have you ever woken up with a stuffy nose, itchy eyes, a scratchy throat, or a persistent cough, even when you don't feel like you have a cold? These could be subtle signs that your bedroom is home to unwelcome guests, microscopic allergens, dust mites, pet dander, pollen, and mold spores love to accumulate in bedrooms, especially in bedding, carpets, and heavy drapes. When you breathe these allergens in all night, your body is constantly battling an inflammatory response. Even if you don't have severe allergies or asthma, this continuous exposure can lead to chronic congestion, difficulty breathing comfortably, and frequent awakenings due to discomfort. Your body is trying to fight off these irritants, diverting energy from restorative sleep processes. This subtle battle can result in restless sleep, reduced oxygenation, and a constant, low-level stress on your immune system, which over time can impact your overall health and longevity. The good news is, you have significant control over this. The first step is regular, thorough cleaning. Vacuum your bedroom frequently, ideally with a vacuum cleaner equipped with a HEPA filter to trap tiny particles. Dust all surfaces with a damp cloth, as dry dusting just moves particles around. Wash your bedding sheets, pillowcases, and duvet covers at least once a week in hot water to kill dust mites. Consider using allergy-proof mattress and pillow covers, which create a barrier between you and dust mites. Look around your bedroom for items that are dust magnets, heavy drapes, excessive knickknacks, and especially wall-to-wall carpeting. If possible, replace carpet with hard flooring like wood or laminate, which is much easier to keep free of allergens. If you love drapes, choose washable ones, or consider blinds that can be easily wiped down. Good ventilation is also key. Open your windows regularly to air out the room, especially after cleaning. An air purifier with a HEPA filter can also be a wonderful addition, continuously filtering out airborne particles while you sleep, and if pet dander is an issue. Consider keeping your furry friends out of the bedroom, or at least off the bed. By minimizing these allergens, you'll experience clearer airways, fewer awakenings due to discomfort, better oxygenation during sleep, reduced inflammation, and a significant improvement in your overall sleep quality and long-term health. So, there you have it. 5 things that might be in your bedroom right now, quietly undermining your sleep and your health. We've talked about putting away those glowing screens to protect your melatonin, decluttering for peace of mind and safety, dimming those harsh artificial lights to encourage natural sleep cycles, ensuring your mattress and pillows actually support your aging body, and finally, ridding your space of those invisible allergens that can steal your breath and your rest. Remember, these aren't monumental tasks that require an entire home renovation. Each step, no matter how small it seems, is a powerful and proactive investment in your immediate well-being and your long-term health. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning feeling truly refreshed, your mind clear, your body energized, and ready to embrace the day with enthusiasm and clarity. That's not just a far-off dream. It's a very achievable reality when you intentionally optimize your sleep environment. Your bedroom should be your personal sanctuary, a place where your body and mind can truly unwind, repair, and rejuvenate without interference. Taking these steps is about taking control of your health, one peaceful night at a time. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 things will you tackle first in your bedroom? Perhaps you've already made some changes that have dramatically improved your sleep, and you have some wisdom to share with our community. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights and encouragement can truly inspire and help others on their journey to better sleep and a healthier life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. A simple like helps more seniors discover this important information and allows us to reach more people who can benefit from these tips. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical advice and inspiring content designed to help you live your very best life at every age. You deserve to sleep soundly, wake up vibrant, and truly enjoy every moment of this incredible journey. Take these steps, embrace the change, and truly live your best life at every age.